Alright, so I did the last pump. Tightened this up. Make sure the lever was nice and firm. Pumped out a few times. Took out the hose and everything. You know, there's going to be a little bit of brake fluid around here. So how I clean that up is I just rinse it out with water. Because if you leave the brake fluid in there, it'll eat away this paint here. I just rinse it out with water, and that's it. And that's tightened up. Rinse it out with water. Put the cap back on this, and I filled it up to that line that I mentioned in my other video. Right? Wiped everything clean. I wiped my little bellow gasket here. I'm not even sure what this thing is actually called. Put this back on. You fill up too high. When you put this on, the brake fluid will actually spill out. Actually, my fluid's a little bit on the high side. I should have made it a little less. Let's take that out and kind of. Oh, I see a little piece of hair in here. Let me put that in and get that hair out. Okay, let me. I have a clean end right here. I'm just gonna get this in, absorb some of that fluid out, just a little bit. So it brings it a little bit lower, and I have another piece of hair or lip right here. I'm not sure if that's still the same one or not. Okay, now it's cleaned off. It's cleaned off. Wipe my lid surface area. Nice and clean and dry, right? That's nice and clean and dry. And I could try putting my little thing-up-my-bob here back on. The key to putting this on is, put on one side first and slowly lay it down. That way, whatever air bubble is trapped in here, it'll escape. If you just put it straight on, there's air bubbles in there, and it'll actually make the brake fluid overflow again. So hopefully I did it right. And again, it's kind of hard doing this with one hand. That's on there. Get my my cap. Oh, see, my battery light's still flashing. Still flashing. Let me wipe this off a little bit. Get a clean, dry spot on my rag here, or old t-shirt. I don't like to throw anything away. No sense in buying a rag when a perfectly used t-shirt will do just fine. Okay, that's cleaned up. Put this cap on there. And basically put this cap on here, and if you can read your cap, I'm not sure you guys can see it or not. Right here, where the tip of my thumb is, it says .4, so that's what's recommended. It's .4. Actually, it says .3 or .4. Up here it says .3. Put that on. Basically, screw it down, and wipe everything, and you're good. And that's basically bleeding the brakes. This end is nice and good and clean. If you spill anything, wipe it off, and after you wipe it off, don't just leave it there, because of that brake fluid residue, even though it seems dry, it's still, there's a little bit of residue there, and it will, over time, it will eat into your paint, so it'll eat away the paint here and on your panels or whatever. So best thing to do is after button everything down nice and tight, or not tight, but I should say nice and sealed. You could just get some water and just rinse off that area with water. That's what I do, and it's always worked all these years, so I'm sticking to it. Okay, thank you.